Hey everybody, this is IndieGeek, and today I'm taking a look at Dark Scavenger, which is a new release on Steam from Psydra Games. The game is going to be $5 normally, and it has a 20% discount for launch week. And yeah, I think that is about everything. I will have a link, of course, in the description below, which will take you directly to the Steam page if you would like to purchase. I'm going to start a new game here. I've played maybe like half hour, 45 minutes or so. Kind of gotten an idea for everything. So, you are drifting alone through space. A massive creature approaches you from the blackness. The creature says, what do we have here? Oh, just another human. How disappointing. I was hoping for something a bit more filling. So then we get a choice, and our dialogue will kind of tailor the experience based on how we react to things. So, get away from me, you freaky space demon. Space demon? Hardly. My name is Den. I am the apex of eternity and the beginning of something more elaborate. But let us conclude this verbal exchange. I must introduce you to a new breed of existence. Eat me if you dare, monster. Den cracks loudly. As you wish. The message during this battle will teach you how to play. Yep. Okay, so then we can use, so the way the combat works, we can use a weapon, we can use items, or we can use allies, and I'm going to turn this down just a little bit, sorry about that. So basically, our allies, items, and weapons all have limited use, so I'm going to use like a battle booster this time, so now I can attack with the sword and do a little bit more damage than I would have. So, I'm just going to keep attacking with the old sword for now. And then maybe I'll use like the old robot or something, so that actually stuns him. So basically this is what's gonna happen, and these are like consumed. So you can see each time I'm losing a use of a weapon. I'm pretty sure this is scripted for me to lose, so it's fine. Don't be discouraged, human. I've defeated opponents far stronger than you. However, I see that you are not yet ready to evolve. It's a shame, as I could offer you something much greater than the reality you know. I shall leave you to rot in space. When your body is faded away, I'll return to collect your eternal essence. Farewell. So, it feels like you've been asleep for years. Your eyelids weigh 1,000 pounds as your body struggles to stand. Slowly, you open your eyes. You wake up to find yourself on a spacecraft. So I will greet the creatures in front of me. So the skeleton says, "Greetings, traveler. My name is Kamau, and on behalf of all of the Dark Scavengers, I welcome you to our ship." The creepy green man says, "Welcome, new Dark Scavenger friend. My name is Falson, and this big one without a mouth is Gazer." Gazer stares at you. "I suppose you're wondering why you're here." "Yes, that would be good to know. We found you floating through space. We weren't sure if you were going to wake up at all. That would have made us very sad. We would love to let you rest, but unfortunately your life is still in peril." "How so?" "Our ship is running out of fuel, and when that happens, we will all perish." "Can we get more fuel?" "We can, but it won't be easy. Our ship detects a tremendous source of power emanating from a fortress on the planet that we are currently orbiting. If you can get in there and grab it for us, we could use it as fuel and maybe get out of this mess." "Sounds good, let's do this." "Wonderful, we will be able to support you through crafting powerful equipment for you, but unfortunately all of us are terrible fighters." Falson and Gazer both nod sadly. "I'll explain the rest when you get down there. Head to the exit door when you're ready to depart." So, as you can see, based on the story here, it's all kind of, we've got like a sci-fi setting, but it's all got sort of kind of a dark comedy kind of feel to it. Like, a lot of the things that happen are just kind of funny, even though it's also like pretty dark, and like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, I guess, but that's kind of what's going on here. It's the vibe I get, at least. So, wandering through the serene forest, you encounter two bandits carrying a long marble box between themselves. Swiftly taking notice of you, the bandits place their heavy cargo on the ground, staring at you in disdain. "Hey, what do you think you're doing here? Don't you know who we are?" "Don't you know who I am? Should we know you?" "I'm your leader, fool. Bow down before me." You don't look like our leader." "I'm wearing a disguise right now." Imposter! The Vindel are too proud for disguises. Kill him. So I think you can actually get through those sections without actually fighting, but most of the time I do the wrong like conversation path and I end up fighting. So good work, those bandits. Looks like you just found some loot. Do you know what to do with it? I'm good, thanks. Alright, we'll see you soon. Sliding the marble container open with a mighty shove reveals a dehydrated skeleton within. One of the bones looks a little different, so we got a caramelized bone. So then this is the next part of the game, and this is kind of the map portion where we can kind of check out the environment, and sometimes we can do stuff like this. So I used a weapon in order to open up the bear traps and got a bandit foot. And that kind of stuff happens a lot. So let's use a bladed weapon. So you do have to kind of balance how you're going to use your weapons, because you know, you may want to do stuff like this and use weapons to get items, but then you do have to remember that your weapons are also your weapons, which of course you need to be able to do combat. So this is the loot section, and basically we get to use our loot, and Kamaho makes weapons, Falson makes items, Gazer makes allies. So with the caramelized bone, I think I will do that. So I got a bone dart Uzi. That's nice. And then the old net, I think I'll make an item. So reflection web. Nice. And then we get to do it all over again. And each screen typically starts with kind of an event like this. So a bandit stands near the edge of a lake, firmly gripping half-empty bottles of liquid in his hand. Taking swift notice of you, the bandit howls at you in a drunken stupor. What? What are you looking at? You want a piece of me? What are you drinking? This is Crew Brew. What? Sorry, he got sober here because I don't want to hiccup anymore. This is Crew Brew. Crew Brew. 1 pint of this could kill an Elka. It doesn't do anything to us Vindel, though. I'll tell you what, if you can finish a whole bottle of this, I'll let you live. I'll finish you off instead. I feel like fighting him, so I want to use this Uzi. Yeah, it's pretty powerful. And that did it. So we got the Crew Brew. Oh, I probably should have explored some stuff there, but that's okay. Cool, got Vampire Bat. Oh boy. I'm just gonna stand back, watch what happens. So that was nice. And then I'll attack them while they're off guard. Nice. I can kind of use the Vampire Bat here in order to kill them while also re-healing myself, which is nice. And then the rest of this should be fairly easy. Alright. So I got a power belt that I can explore some stuff. I'll investigate the crying. Inside a tiny cage lies a creature, weeping into his colorful garb, clutching a striped dagger in his hand. Noticing you, he immediately leaps to his feet, a hopeful gaze focused in your direction. Crying man says, "Oh, thank goodness you've arrived. My name is Marita, an Escala artist. I've been trapped in here for several days. Have you come to release me? How would I go about doing that? If you slip something small in between the cage bars, I can use my dagger to carve a lockpick." Sure, I'll give him something. Oh yeah, we can actually give him basically anything. Most of the time, the stuff that we give someone or stuff to use on something will work, whether it should or not, which is kind of cool. It basically means that we don't have to worry too much about that kind of stuff. There we go, that did it. Alright. So I ended up with his dagger. But alright, let's do this. And I think as far as the gameplay, that's probably about all that I need to mention is going on. This is kind of the pattern that we follow here, of course, and then we are going to see kind of various things happen as we go on. We're going to experience more of these events, things like that. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers the gameplay side of this. From like an art perspective, I really like the way the art is. I like that all of the backgrounds look kind of painted, and we get to basically explore these backgrounds like a point and click kind of game. But then we have like these actual like drawings and stuff like that that are oh, it's mad. It's on now. Alright, yeah, I was just kind of wondering what would happen. Nice. That worked out pretty well. Yeah, so like I think from an art perspective it is really nice. I've liked looking at everything in the game, and you know, it's just like a pretty game to look at. So that has been kind of my experience with it so far. And then from a music perspective, I also really like the music in the game. You know, there's not music like during this section, but there's music during the battles, which sounds pretty nice. And then during this section, there's just like some nice sound design going on. There's lots of like little sounds that happen, and I think that they you know, they work well. They fit in with the game pretty well, and make it, you know, just give it a lot of character. Alright, whoa. Okay, let's do that. Luckily they're drunk, so they tend to miss a lot. Although not this one. Alright. Yeah, I think this is basically where I'm going to end this, though. Yeah, because there isn't like much more that I need to say about it. Like I said, you know, I'm enjoying the gameplay so far. It's kind of an interesting way to do it. We've got these like kind of turn-based battles, but they have a little more strategy than most turn-based battles I've found. And then after that we have you know, we've got like the kind of these exploration sections, which are really nice. And then we've got, man, alright, I guess I can't open it. And then we've got the cool thing where we take items that we've gotten and turn them into weapons. So, you know, we've got like 3 different sections here, but they all work really well together. And they're all interesting, they're all done well. So I think from a gameplay standpoint, this game is very good. I've had a good time with it. And it's certainly worth the asking price, in my opinion. I can't speak for the length of the game, but I mean, like I said, I've played like half hour, 45 minutes, and I'm still in Chapter 1. We can look at the map here and see that I would assume there is still quite a bit to go. And I'm guessing that at the end of each map is the end of the chapter. So that would be kind of my assumption here. But I think that this is where I will leave this off. So like I said, I like it a lot. Pretty easy to recommend if you are into you know, RPGs like this, if you like kind of dark sci-fi, things like that. And if you like a little bit of dark comedy, for sure, I think that this has kind of all of those elements. But yeah, I think that this is where I will leave this off. So like I said in the description below, you can follow that link and purchase this for yourself on Steam. But that'll be it for this one. So as always, feel free to leave comments. If there's anything that you'd like to comment on, subscribe to the channel to see more of my videos every single day. And if you liked my look at Dark Scavenger, then please do consider clicking the like button, because that helps me out a lot, and I definitely appreciate everything you do to help. So with all of that being said, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.